Since I just posted the Late Michigan Adventure 2, thought I'd go into depth detail about my vacation videos. Well, the first vacation video I had was, if I'm missing some, but these are my main vacation videos I posted. The first main one was the Michigan Adventure, Michigan Adventure 1, and the cottage I've been to many times as a child. It's my cousin my dad's cousin's cottage that we usually go to, and it's a 1.5 hour drive from here. It's in Michigan, Saugatuck, Michigan, and which a lot of people probably have cottages up there. No, it's not Saugatuck. It's close to there, but I don't know. But basically in that video, I'm trying to remember what it is. The gift shop at the beginning, the store at the beginning of part 2, I went there at the beginning of Michigan Adventure 1. One video that always stuck out to me was when I was watching GSN and Ross Matthews came up. He was hosting the big Saturday night program. And I'm still upset that Russian Roulette isn't on, because that would have been on right there, but it was just funny. I had to put the camera up and record. Then I did that, like that old, what chip is healthier to eat? If you said, I had a poker chip and a potato chip, and I was like, the poker chip's healthier to eat. And I put a cash register sound effect. And I did a lot, but the one that the Michigan Adventure 2 had, that Michigan Adventure 1 didn't have, it had tubing. Me and Jason and 7 other girls were there in Michigan Adventure Part 2. And the seven girls were my girl cousin, and she was bringing 2 girlfriends, and she was bringing her 2 cousins who were both girls, and they were each bringing 2 friends. So that's 7 girls. There was Renee, Jordan, Kaylee, Bridget, Annalise, Lucy, Jenny. And Michigan Adventure, I always remember when Jason, Annalise, and Lucy were all... No, it was Jason, Annalise, and Kaylee that were all tube, and then their whole tube just fell off at once. You just hear me laughing hysterically in the background and stuff. And another thing, there was a tornado warning. A warning, not no watch. A warning as we were driving home. Sirens didn't go off, but, they did that bah, 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 that thing over the radio. And, it was but we were almost out of the car. Before I started filming, the sky was black. There were, big bolts of lightning. It was kind of creepy. Of course, Jason was sleeping. And now let me talk about the Wisconsin vacation. Now this one, it was a 3-hour drive, and we stayed in a little log cabin. And my favorite thing though was Crazy Kid in the Arcade 1 and 2. There was a kid named Alex. He said, I live in, Chicago, and I was talking to him, and he said he lives in Minnesota. So if he lives in, he said he had an email address, but I forgot what it was, but I gave my YouTube name and email to him, and he hasn't contacted me or anything like that. I completely lost touch with that Alex. He was really funny. And another thing was when we would bump this one arcade machine, every single ticket would come spurting out, and that was kind of awesome. Of course, I didn't really use too many of the tickets, but... And then there was a very pointless video, Argo My Fargo, which I just made in the local store. I don't know what I was thinking. Then, of course, Jason, Tom, and me, I went down, but I didn't film it. Went down a 400-foot slide. Then, of course, they had all the dances, which they played Cha-Cha Slide 50,000 times at each dance. It was getting so annoying. And, the only things I really got from the arcade were little bouncy Super Balls, and these things they called animal hats, which, if you watch my Michael Myers Nightmare video, that green hat that I was wearing, that's one of them, but I got a bunch of different colors of those. Of course, next time, I'm going back there next year, And I might get some more of those colored animal hats if they still have them, because that's pretty cool. And it was awesome. I didn't really get too many other souvenirs. Jason got a revolver gun, which I put in the video, just shot in smoke and a pew would come out. Wisconsin vacation was fun, and there was a hot lifeguard there. And then they had a red slide and a purple slide next to each other, which me and Jason would race down at the same time. Those things went pretty... If you went down just like flat on your back with your head down and your arms not going up, you would just go like this, straight down. I mean, it would be so fun. Your stomach and your crotch would be all like tingly and stuff like... You get the point, alright? Then they had good soft serve ice cream at the place. And then the Michigan adventure, too. The candy store used to be awesome. They had candy throughout the whole wall. But if you see the candy store in the Michigan, it's vacating on August 15th, which, of course, has already happened. And all the shells and all that kind of stuff was just empty. I just got a sugar grape gum. But a funny fact about the Michigan adventure, too, when we were on the pontoon boat, I left this in, is that I'm like videotaping the ocean or like this huge mansion that was out there, and all of a sudden you hear like a whoo, like a big noise like that, and the pontoon boat just starts tipping forward, and all this water just starts leaking in. And of course you saw my video of the aftermath where I'm like putting my foot like in the soaked water. I mean, that was, oh my god, that was hilarious. Well, it is almost my birthday, September 1st, 11 days. Oh, and school in 6 days. Found out who my homeroom teacher is, but I didn't get any schedule yet. Another good thing about... Something about the Michigan adventure, too. Well, the 7 girls that were there, I remember, me and Jason. Then there was this other boy there. I didn't get any... I do have a deleted scene with him, but I deleted it, though. I don't have it anymore. There's a kid named Greg. He had real long hair and glasses. And he was a huge, like, computer geek and all that kind of... I'm not... I don't think he's watching this, but that was really... He was kind of funny, though. And I'd just like to thank, Renee, Jordan, Kaylee, Bridget, Lucy, Annalise, Jenny, everybody that was there, all the girls, Kaylee, all the girls that were there. Of course, Jason, my cousin, was there, and hope you like the new Prank Calls 2 video with DJ. My favorite part of that was when we called the Jewel Osco, and it was like, hi, sir. I said this, I was like, hi, I'd like to place an order on a washing machine. I have no clue what I was saying. And then the guy on the phone's just like, what? And when DJ, for the first time, said, is seeing horses in my head, I had a weird laugh. I was like, no. I was like, I can't do it, but I was laughing weird that time, if you listen to it. And then, after September 1... Now, these are the DVDs I ordered for my birthday. I ordered the first Ginger Snaps. I ordered Brian Yuzna's Society. I ordered Peter Jackson's Bad Taste. I think that was all the DVDs. Yeah. I wanted to get the 2-disc... Oh, wait. Yeah, I did get the 2-disc limited edition of Bad Taste. I got the really Society of Motion Movie Collectors know is a very rare DVD. Brian Yuzna directed it, and it's just a very rare piece. And of course, everybody knows that scene at the end. I'm not going to go into detail about that when I eventually review it. Oh, I won't talk about that, but September I'm going to start making reviews again. So, look out for those. Man, it's already 9 minutes, 37 seconds. Well, hope you liked this little vlog I made. Leaning on the door here. Well, hope you enjoyed me going a little in depth about the vacations. Just talking about... Oh, tomorrow I am going to be going to a reunion bash. So right after the release of Graduation Bash, here comes Reunion Bash. Oh, and by the way, Graduation Bash was probably the funniest to make. I mean, little Tyler doing all his kung fu and jumping on the bed and stuff. That was just hilarious. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed this tiny little vlog. See you tomorrow for the Reunion Bash 2009.